Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalogrim here and welcome to yet another Injustice 2 mobile chest review. Today we are going to be taking a look at the United Heroes chest, and as per usual we are going to be taking a look at each hero that has a chance to drop from here, and we will talk about each one of them, and after that we will talk about the overall price of the chest and if you should or should not buy this chest. If you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, and if you are already subscribed, make sure to click that bell button in order to stay updated, because I do chest reviews on most of the important chests that come out, and once every few days I do a series where I talk about all the chests in the shop briefly. So for that, please go ahead and subscribe, and for any questions that you might have, you can feel free to ask them in the comment down below, but please be very specific, since it will be very easy for me to answer to your comment and you are guaranteed to get an answer, but it will be harder for me to further reply after the first answer, so please be specific so you can get a specific answer and get your problem solved right away. With all that being said, let's get into it. Cyborg is going to be most likely one of the most important Justice League characters to have because of his passive cybernetic body. He is immune to stuns and he will gain 3 bars of power while targeted by a stun, but that's not the important part of it. The important part of it is that he's going to give plus 300% damage for basic attacks, tag attacks and swipe attacks for each of the Justice League teammates. And that makes him basically a must-have character in the Justice League roster, forming a very good offensive team with Justice League Aquaman and Justice League The Flash. And other than that, a notable thing is the fact that he has some power drain on his special 2. Keep in mind that Cyborg is not going to be available anywhere else except for the chests, so you can't get him by raid drops. And at the same time, you should keep in mind that his gears are going to be only available to random raid drops and are not going to be available in any of the stores. So if you get him, you will not have his gears, but that's not such a big downside because of the fact that you'll be able to use other Justice League characters that do have their gears in the arena store. Let's move on to the next one. Actually, before we move to the next one, overall this is a good character and this is one of the characters you would want to buy this chest for. That's all. Justice League The Flash is yet another character that is a very good character to have because of the fact that he has a very good passive ability, except for the fact that he's going to make the first special used by an Injustice 2 mobile Justice League teammate unblockable. He's going to give +1 fast attack to the team. That additional +1 fast attack is going to add over here into stats. So you have a fast attack chance, like the critical chance, you have the chance to proc the fast attack, and when you proc the fast attack you are going to hit with 2 additional or 3 additional hits, depending on the number of the fast attack you have, and this passive makes him and the characters in his team to have 1 additional fast attack. So for example, because of the fact that he already has 3 fast attack hits, he +1 from his passive, when he procs a fast attack he will hit 4 times, and this effect of +1 fast attack also applies for his teammates, and that makes him a very good Justice League member and a very good support for some great raid characters like Black Manta and last left the Joker. Overall, a very good character to have. He has the gears in the arena store, but unfortunately or thankfully he is also available in the arena seasons, so if you are doing decently in the arena you have absolutely no chance to try and unlock him from this chest, since you'll be able to grind him through the arena seasons. The next one that we are going to take a look at is going to be Justice League Aquaman. A great character yet again because of the passive that on top of restoring a teammate to life with 30% health after casting his super move, is going to give plus 100% armor pierce chance for him and the Justice League teammates. And what does that mean? That means that each hit that you're going to do will ignore 100% of the enemy's defense. And a notable thing is that he has a power slow on his special 2. He is one of the main Justice League members and he is a must-have in the Justice League teams in terms of arena and raids. And overall he's a pretty decent character, but he has his gears available in the arena store and he is also available in the arena seasons. So you can definitely unlock him from the arena seasons and you would have no reason to buy this chest specifically for him, since he is yet again available in the arena seasons. but he's a great character and he is more or less a must-have to have. The next character that we are going to be taking a look at will be Mythic Wonder Woman. She is another Justice League character, even though it doesn't say in her name. Her passive is going to be the fact that she will absorb 50% of the opponent's attack after he kills them. For 20 seconds, and in terms of her abilities, it's pretty notable that she has a shield, and that's always good to have. A super block, excuse me, I used to call them shields, I don't know for what particular reason, but you get what I'm saying. And she's also got armor piercing on her first ability, and that is going to make her an amazing arena character. She's got very smooth combos, and at some point she was also using raids, but she will be the character available in the next arena season, so you should definitely hold on for her and try to grind her for yourself in the next arena season. I'm not sure about her gears. Some people say that you can unlock them from the achievements once you unlock her. Maybe, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to give my opinion on that. But overall, a great character that you can unlock in the next arena season, and I'm not sure you should buy a chest for. Justice League Batman is one of the weaker Justice League character, but even so, he is not that bad. He is mainly known for his passive that is going to ignore one special move cast on every Justice League teammates, and that basically means that he will give the ability ignoring part of the armored Superman to himself and all the Justice League teammates. This comes in pretty handy in the arena, coupled with the fact that they deal a lot of damage. If you put Justice League Batman in an arena, you are most likely not going to get any specials cast upon you, because by ignoring one special with every character, you'll buy enough time for the fight to actually end. Other than that, he's available in the arena seasons. He also has his gears in the arena store, and you don't really have a reason to buy him through a chest, but he is a pretty decent character to have. And the last character that we're going to be taking a look at today is going to be Justice League Superman. He is the legendary character I can drop from here, and his passive are the following. Batman vs Superman. He will receive additional attack for every Batman teammate or opponent, and additional health for every Wonder Woman or teammate or opponent, and that makes him be amazing in a team with Justice League Batman and Justice League Wonder Woman, or any other Wonder Woman, or any other Batman for that extent. His other passive is Do You Bleed? He will give 40% defense to Justice League and Legendary teammates, and that is very useful. His third ability is going to be Protector, so basically Superman protects his teammates from the opponent's abilities. When your opponent is going to use an ability on one of your other characters that are in the fight, Superman will tag in, will interrupt that, and will deal a massive amount of damage, sometimes even straight up knocking the opponent out. This is a very good ability, and he's a great character because of it for Arena and Champions Arena. And another amazing ability in terms of his abilities, that is the last one that I'll talk about, is going to be Super Block. On top of reflecting and blocking incoming damage, this also heals him, making this the best super block in the entire game. So overall, Justice League Superman is an amazing character that is most definitely worth having, but keep in mind that the chances are very low, and I'm not 100% sure where you get his gears from, but I think you can get them only from a chest with random drops and by buying them with real money, but I'm not 100% sure about Justice League Superman, so if I'm wrong and you can get them through achievements like it's with Arkham Knight, Batman or Darkseid, please go ahead and correct me. So overall, this is a very great character to have, but he has a very low chance to be dropping through that chest. Okay, we talked about every single character in this chest, and now let's establish what characters from here are worth going for and getting, and at the same time let's establish the price and some pros and cons for it, and let's draw some conclusions. So first of all, characters that are worth getting from this. Justice League Superman most definitely is good to get from this, even though he has low chance to get. Justice League Cyborg is definitely worth getting from this, since he is not found many places these days. But every other character on this list is going to be available in the arena seasons, and the other two good characters out of the ones available in the arena season are going to be harder to get, which are Wonder Woman and The Flash, because they got a 1% chance. Aquaman is also a good character, but most people already have him max, so his arena season would be great. and Justice League Batman is not really worth getting a chest for. And the other chances are going to be 12.5% for a gold hero and 80% for a silver hero. So, the upsides of this chest. First of all, it's not very expensive. Second of all, it's I like that it's not a guaranteed gold shards chest, because there are many guaranteed gold shards chests these days and they are very tricky, especially for new players. From this chest, if you get luck, you get a Justice League character. If you get medium luck, you get a gold hero. If not, at least you get a full silver hero and you don't get like 20 gold shards for something. And I do appreciate that. So, now let's get in. The upsides are the fact that it's not a gold shard chest, that its price is pretty reasonable, that it has good characters. The downsides are that most of the good characters are available in the arena season, and the characters that you really need to get from here have low chances to drop. So overall, a pretty average chest. Like, if you really wanted Justice League teammates, you could go for it, but I don't recommend you buy it. I will not buy it myself. And yeah, I don't have gems on this account, but on the other account I would have enough gems to buy this if I wanted. And I really need Cyborg, don't get me wrong, but I'm just going to hold my gems for the time being and maybe wait for a better opportunity to get Cyborg, though I'm not sure when we will get that. But for the time being, I'm going to stay away from this chest, but this is definitely not a bad chest. Not a great chest, but not a bad chest. But I suggest you save up your gems, because this chest will be available in the shop in the future, and if you are seeing this video in the future, the next part will be irrelevant. But the anniversary is not over yet, and they might just put in the last few days some offers that are really worth our gems, and you should save up for that. So overall, a pretty average test, and the decision is more likely up to you, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't buy it. With all that being said, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. For any questions, please leave them down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one.